In this video, Mr. Claxton will provide his tips for leading a long, happy, and healthy life. He is a 71-year-old Callister. Therefore, the 65-year-old and the 45-year-old who are sitting on their couch and watching TV with the remote in their hand have no justification. He'll walk you through the precise diet and workout regimen, as well as the 5 foods he avoids. He adds a variety of fruits, including bananas, strawberries, and blueberries, to his porridge, which he consumes without milk or sugar. He claims that oatmeal is good for his bones, and that the fruit tastes great. Typically, his lunches, he says, he prefers to have a light lunch, like a salad with grilled fish, so that he has more energy for his afternoon workouts. For dinner, he loves to have a larger meal, usually consisting of salmon rice salad and fruits. JAWA acknowledges that, although being 71 years old, he still enjoys cheat meals a lot and still has them occasionally. What is really amazing about Mr. JAWA's eating habits is that he follows a special diet, eating only 1 cooked meal a day. He is a committed pescatarian and has been for the majority of his life. Grandpa enjoys red wine, but he only drinks it sometimes. Mr. Claxton is an expert in mindful eating, carefully choosing his meals to support optimal health. He is adamant about rejecting certain foods, reasoning that they don't support his health. One example of this is his unwavering stance against store-bought juices and carbonated sodas. He also forbids dairy products from his diet. Oat milk or almond milk is recommended. Age hasn't diminished Mr. Claxton's culinary prowess. At 71, he still wields his culinary skills with finesse. His culinary philosophy revolves around full transparency, knowing exactly what goes into his meals. He can't help but choose healthier cooking techniques, like baking and steaming over fried dishes when it comes to fish. As for beverages and indulgences, Mr. Claxton thoughtfully avoids the fried varieties in favor of these healthier alternatives. Mr. Claxton takes a different route and eliminates sweetened coffee from his daily routine due to its tendency to make him jittery. Donuts are also sent to the sidelines. Instead, he chooses to intentionally choose a crisp, healthful appeal of fruits and vegetables to satisfy his cravings and quench his thirst with clear, refreshing water. You might be curious about what a 71-year-old Claxton's day-to-day activities entail. He adds that stretching is important because, when we sleep, we stay in one position for hours on end, which can impede blood flow and produce stiffness. So every morning at 5 in the morning, he wakes up and prays to set the tone for the day. Stretching first thing in the morning promotes flexibility and circulation. JAWA's exercise regimen flows like a well-rehearsed show, starting with a vigorous warm-up and ending with 5 minutes of heart-pumping sprints or energetic jumping jacks. He next performs 10 dynamic stretches, such as arm circles, leg swings, and torso twists, to awaken the dormant energy within. This primes his body for the intense workout that lies ahead as adrenaline shoots through his body. When comes alive, JAWA begins his basic exercise regimen, which has been honed over years of practice and commitment to push the limits of physical excellence. He begins with 3 sets of pull-ups, each of which pushes his muscles to the limit of fatigue. Next, he performs 3 sets of dips, which are followed by 3 sets of push-ups, which need strength and endurance. Finally, he performs 3 sets of squats, each repetition of which stands for his steadfast resolve. To further challenge his lower body, he performs lunges for 10 to 12 repetitions per leg. He ends with 3 rounds of crunches. Each repeat of 15 to 20 is a hidden weapon for his sculpted abs. Lastly, after 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds each, the planks test the man's unbreakable resolve after finishing the workout as well as his core. The Claxton, instead of stopping then, JAWA spends 5 more minutes doing mild cardio with a progressively lowered tempo. To finish, he performs 10 static stretches, each of which is similar to a beautiful ballet position that promotes flexibility and recovery. Even at 71 years old, JAWA still views calisthenics as his religion and way of life. He works out 3 to 4 times a week, showing an unwavering dedication to his craft. However, there is one exercise that he purposefully avoids doing because he knows it can harm his back in the long run. The sit-up is one such exercise that he avoids. JAWA has a unique routine that is an intense combination of Russian twists, planks, chin-ups, ABS wheel rollouts, and monkey bars. It is evidence of his unwavering quest for perfection and the lasting legacy of a true calisthenics master. Claxton was always the scrawny child who couldn't run a mile without getting tired, so he never imagined he would be the type of person who enjoyed working out. However, Something happened that completely changed his life. Claxton's mother and aunts passed away from high blood pressure, diabetes, and hypertension, diseases that both of his parents fought with. This made Claxton realize that he had to make a change. At the age of 40, he began working out. He began with body weight exercises like push-ups and cycling, and as time went on, he noticed many young people doing calisthenics exercises at the park where he usually worked out. After learning about the amazing benefits of the exercise, he fell in love with it and has been hooked to it ever since. At first, working out was difficult. He disliked it and frequently felt tired and sore, but he persisted, and eventually it became easier. He began to feel better both mentally and physically. Today, at the age of 71, Claxton is in better shape than he was when he was 40. In addition to being able to perform push-ups and other exercises that most people half his age are unable to perform, he has never needed to take medication for diabetes, hypertension, or high blood pressure. He can run a mile without feeling tired. He believes you have to maintain your good eating habits. It's not enough to eat well one day and then not the next. Claxton is aware that maintaining motivation isn't always simple. There are days when his body resists working out, but his head does. Claxton offers guidance to elderly individuals who desire to take charge of their health and physical well-being. He advises those who believe they are too old. You don't have to be like me. Just take action to get up. Go for a walk or a stroll so that they can keep those medications off. Claxton thinks that one of the biggest enemies of health is stress, so he makes an effort to avoid it by engaging in enjoyable activities like hanging out with friends and family, working out, and listening to music. He also engages in calming exercises like yoga and meditation. Claxton encourages everyone to live a healthy lifestyle, eat a balanced diet, exercise frequently, and get enough sleep, saying that age is just a number. He also says that if you take care of your health, you can stay youthful and healthy no matter how old you are. In addition, he stresses the significance of living a stress-free life.